The question I might get most often as a realtor is, how's the market? Well, I'll tell you, it's kind of crazy and it's very challenging right now. In today's video, I'll dig a little deeper and tell you what's going on in the Twin Cities market this winter. Why is the real estate market crazy right now? It's because of low interest rates and because of pent-up demand. Why is it challenging? It's challenging because there's almost no inventory out there to choose from. Let me give you a little rundown on what's going on from an inventory standpoint. The latest number I saw was 4,800 homes for sale in the Twin Cities area. To give you a little bit of a feel for how that compares to years past, it's down 42% from a year ago, which is staggering. A year ago, we were at what was considered a seller's market and low inventory. I remember a couple years ago when our broker announced that we'd gotten under 10,000 listings on the market. We're now less than half of that. That was a big deal back then. At the depths of the recession, and it was a total buyer's market, there were more than 32,000 listings on the market in the Twin Cities metro. So we're talking nearly 8 times. I'm not great at math, but nearly 8 times the number of listings then as we have now. So buyers right now are forced to compete with one another for the good listings. And sometimes they're even competing for the ugly ducklings. It's a little nuts out there, but because of low interest rates, the buyers are still at it and still working hard to win these multiple offer bidding situations. What has it done to price? Well, the prices have gone up significantly as well, as you might imagine. Classic supply and demand. How much would you have paid for a carton of toilet paper last March? It's kind of the same type of picture. Well, in January, our official numbers for the Twin Cities metro, we were up 9.9% over the previous January. That's a pretty good jump. But from what I'm seeing here recently, I think we're going to see bigger jumps for the February numbers, the March numbers, and the April numbers. And the reason behind that is that the homes that people are fighting for now or fought for in January won't be closing for 30, 45, maybe even 60 days. So the January sales will show up in February and March. The February sales, which I'm seeing being even crazier, will show up in March and April. So we'll see those numbers later on. I'm anticipating numbers well in excess of 10%, maybe closing in on 15% year over year increases. So that is shocking. It's great for sellers. Sellers can put their home on the market right now, and if they're being somewhat reasonable and they've presented it well, they can expect multiple offers and they can expect the buyers to compete with them. That's a great thing for them. Buyers, it's a real challenge, and that's what makes this market challenging. What do I see moving forward? I see things hopefully softening and slowing and becoming a little more sane over the next 6 months. It'll take a little while, but as COVID releases some of its grasp on our culture or our society here, with kids going back to school, with people maybe returning to their offices and working more from their offices, and with people being less fearful to have people into their home, we're probably going to see more listings come on the market. For those 3 reasons, people have decided that they don't want to go through having people traipsing through their home. It's awfully hard when you've got kids distance learning in the living room to pack everybody up and go someplace because places haven't been open. You can't go to a Starbucks and have a meeting there right now because you can't sit down. You can't go other places in public because there are restrictions. So as those restrictions are reduced, I think we're going to see more homes come on the market. Is it going to be a flood? No. But I think things will loosen up a little bit. Another thing that may loosen up the market and calm some of the craziness is that interest rates have jumped almost 0.5% here just in the last 2 weeks. And that is due to concerns about inflation over the huge care package or aid package that's coming down from the government here shortly. So inflation concerns are being fueled by the aid package, as well as thoughts that the recovery of the economy is starting to really pick up steam. If you have questions about what's going on in your little micro market, your neighborhood, I'd love to be able to help. Or if you have questions about what the house down the street sold for, as soon as it closes, I'll be able to let you know. So let me know what you're thinking, what your questions are, and I would be glad to help. Thanks so much for listening today, and I look forward to helping you and talking with you soon.